What if you were told you could make just one change to your life tomorrow that would help you become physically fit, mentally at peace, and financially prosperous? You see, once upon a time there was a successful billionaire. He had reached elite levels in both his professional and personal life, but when asked about the key to his success, he said it was neither his talent nor the hours invested in his work, rather it was his morning habit, built around rising at 5 a.m. and a specific routine that would enable mental and physical success for the rest of the day. Interestingly, these are some of the same daily traits demonstrated by Einstein, Oprah Winfrey, and even Aristotle. So what is the power morning and how can you implement it in your life and pave the way for success? Hi, welcome back to this channel. My name is Dr. Aziz. I'm a psychology graduate of Cambridge University and also a medical doctor. In this video, I'll be covering why so many successful people get up early, why freedom from distraction helps you to achieve better results, and how you can develop the routine of an elite performer. The book is a pretty heavy read, to be honest, in just over 330 pages, but don't worry, you don't have to read it because I've done the hard work for you and will be presenting all the key points over the next 10 minutes or so. The book starts off with a tale of three fictional characters: a depressed entrepreneur, a frustrated artist, and a successful, happy billionaire. The billionaire explains quite frankly the premise of this entire book and ethos, that the most reliable way to generate the best results in both your personal and professional life is to build a world-class morning routine. You see, getting up at 5 a.m. allows you to escape mediocrity and in turn work your way towards greatness. Many greats of the past understood that the tranquil solitude from getting up at 5 a.m. has a multiplying effect, i.e. 3 hours of work in the early hours is equivalent to many hours at a later time when life takes over with work, news, social media, and so forth. As the day gets busier and we shift from one thing to another, we are not able to give anything enough attention. The book then goes on to explain something called transient hypofrontality. This concept basically says that at the peaceful early time of 5 a.m., the prefrontal cortex, the area of your brain that handles rational thought, is temporarily shut down, so there is less stress and anxiety. Simultaneously, the peace of daybreak stimulates the production of the feel-good hormones, dopamine and serotonin. All of this results in you entering a state of flow, that is, you are fully energized, focused, and in the zone. This is a concept that all top performers, from musicians to scientists to sports stars, regularly take advantage of. Remember, to get the results of the top 5%, you need to do what the other 95% are not willing to do, in this case, getting up at 5 a.m. The billionaire protagonist then goes on to explain the four focuses of the great history makers. Number 1, capitalization. The greatest successes are defined by self-discipline and perseverance. It is capitalizing on what opportunities present to us and hard work rather than innate talent. As Thomas Edison once said, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Number 2, eliminating distractions. Freedom from distraction is key. If you want to win your day every day, you need to simplify, focus, and concentrate. Too many people waste hours on addictive but hollow technology and social media. Focus on a few quality activities and strip away anything that either distracts you or is less important. As Brian Tracy says in his book, there is never enough time to do everything you want to do, but there is always enough time to do the most important things. By the way, I'll be covering the best-selling book, The Power of Self-Discipline by Brian Tracy, soon on this channel, so be sure to subscribe and hit the notifications button for that. Number 3, day stacking. The truly great understand the power of day stacking. This means small changes done daily stack up over time and is much more productive in the long term than sporadic bursts of inconsistent activity. This is a concept covered also in the book Atomic Habits, which I'll also be covering soon. Number 4, personal mastery practice. Practice takes time, but with practice also comes perfection. So persevere, be consistent, and great things will unfold for you. The book then goes on to explain that in order to be successful, we need to master 4 interior empires: mindset, heart set, health set, and soul set. So let's go over what these 4 mean. Number 1, mindset. To live a better life, we must improve our mindset. Be positive, use affirmations and visualizations, complain less, be optimistic, and your life will improve. Number 2, heart set. This is your emotional life and well-being. If your emotional life is a mess, you will struggle to succeed. As Sigmund Freud once said, unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and they will come forth later in uglier ways. If there is underlying trauma, talk to a professional. Number 3, health set. Your physical health. You can have all the success in the world, but if you don't have good health, the enjoyment will be limited. Regular exercise is beneficial for you both today and for the long term. Number 4, soul set. This is your spirituality. Whether it is in the form of prayer or meditation or simply quiet reflection, some time dedicated to yourself daily will help you reconnect with the very best part of yourself. We then come on to the 20-20-20 paradigm, and I'll explain what this means. You see, waking up at 5 a.m. is pointless if you stay in bed and scroll through social media. As the Harvard physician Dr. Henry Beecher once said, the first hour is the rudder for the day. 20-20-20 refers to 20 minutes of 3 different activities. Number 1, exercise rigorously for 20 minutes. This essentially wakes you up and also dissipates cortisol, the stress hormone. Number 2, reflect, or pray for 20 minutes. Before the day, people, and screens take over, immerse yourself in your visions and dreams and just being you. Number 3, the growth phase. For 20 minutes, do some studying. This can be reading biographies of successful people, learning about psychology, or listening to audiobooks. A common factor that almost every billionaire possesses is their love of learning. The final list of learning points from Robin Sharma's book is the 10 tactics for lifelong genius. Number 1, bubble of focus. Find a distraction-free area where you can go to every day and where you can concentrate in peace. Number 2, 90-90-1 rule. This means for the next 90 days, give the first 90 minutes of your workday to your single most important task. 100% focus, no distractions. Number 3, 60-10 method. What this means is for the rest of your work or study day, break it up between 60 minutes of focused work followed by 10 minutes of relaxation. Number 4, the daily 5. Set 5 achievable targets for the day, write them down and progressively cross them off after completion. Number 5, second wind workout. A short exercise routine after your workday, or a full-on gym workout if you like, but even a short walk would suffice. Number 6, 2 relaxation episodes a week. The book actually suggests 2 massages a week, but good luck with that with Mr. COVID hovering around, and practically it can be a little bit difficult for most people anyway. Regardless, this can be simply meeting up with a friend or going to a movie, something essentially that breaks up your normal daily routine. Number 7, Traffic University. Use your travel time to listen to material you can learn from, rather than just the radio or music. Number 8, Dream Team. Build a team you can both work with and delegate tasks to. Number 9, Weekly Design System. Every Sunday, make a plan for the coming week. Remember, he who fails to plan, plans to fail. Number 10, Daily Learning. Spend some time learning every day. The book advocates 60 minutes a day, but realistically, whatever you can do, even 10 minutes of consistent reading can go a long way. Finally, the book emphasizes the need for good sleep. The last hour of the day is almost as important as your first. Turn off all technology by 8 p.m. Spend the rest of your evening hours talking to loved ones, meditating, having a relaxed bath. Go to bed no later than 10 p.m. Some final practical points from myself. Get an old-fashioned loud alarm clock and put it at the other end of the room. When the alarm goes off, jump out of bed immediately before that little devil says stay under the duvet. Do not hit the snooze button. Medically, every time you hit the snooze button, your body restarts a 5-step sleep cycle. Repeatedly breaking this cycle every 10 minutes will only leave you more tired. Join an accountability group. There is an active Facebook group which I'll link below. You'll also find various WhatsApp groups for different time zones, including the UK, where early risers encourage and support one another. And finally, like developing any new habit, it takes effort, consistency and time for it to feel natural. Give yourself at least a month and your new routine should start feeling normal. I've linked The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg below. That should be an interesting listen. Anyway, I hope you learned something useful, and I really hope you start enjoying the successes of waking up early as I have. If you want to keep learning about psychology, medicine or life hacks, hit the like, subscribe and notifications button. Any suggestions or comments, feel free to post below. Until next time, stay safe.